The following review is going to be on the Transformers Bumblebee Movie Studio Series number 85 Deluxe Arcee. Stay tuned. Rodimusbill here, and today we're going to do another Studio Series from the Transformers Bumblebee Movie. This is number 85 Deluxe Arcee. Now first, when you take a look at the package, it is the open plastic. So make sure you stick your flashlight down there and make sure there's one gun there and another gun down there, because they do get stolen. Now, back to the package. It is Transformers Generations number 85. It is the Studio Series RC from the Transformers Bumblebee Movie Deluxe class. There's another picture of her. There's the Bumblebee Movie logo. Oh, the UPC is on the back now, in case you want to scan that. And it is big screen inspired scale detail backdrop, Cybertronian Falls. It is RC loses contact with the Capitol as the Autobots are overwhelmed by Decepticon forces. 23 steps. Okay, let's take her out of the package and see what we've got. And now that we got RC out of the box, we're going to go through all her accessories and what she comes with. Okay, first, we're going to take a look at the instruction booklet. Basic instruction booklet, RC, Transformers Bumblebee 85. Now, you could put her guns in her hands, or you could attach her guns to these two pieces in the back for storage. And then basically, you just transform her. And then when she's in car mode, you put the guns in her hands in the very back, and that's it. Now, here's what's pretty cool about this. I may have mentioned this before, but this is the studio backdrop. So what Hasbro's been doing is been printing another backdrop where the figure is strapped into. These are the two guns. They go right here, and the figure goes in here with all these ties. Now, they didn't have to do this, but they did. It's the same backdrop. This could have been just a regular piece of cardboard, but it's pretty neat how they give you that extra cardboard. Now, also, when you're in the store, and I told you, shine your flashlight in here. What you want to do is find these two guns on the bottom. So if you're in the store, make sure you shine your flashlight in to make sure both guns are present, because with these open plastic packages, they have a habit of disappearing. So here is the real backdrop. Cybertronian Falls. You got the big Cybertronian bridge, two bridges. Transformers Bumblebee, Transformers Authentics, and this is number 85. And then you'd put RC right there. And that is how. Oh, here. Just for this right now, we'll put her guns in her hand, and we'll stick her on the backdrop. I'm not really sure if anybody ever displays them on the backdrops. It just takes too much room for my taste. Alright, now we're going to go over her guns before we go over the actual figure. So, you get two guns. Alright, let's see. Are they exactly the same? Oops. Yes they are. They're two guns exactly the same, and they have a cutout right here where you can install it with a 5mm peg. And on the other side, let's get focused. Come on. There we go. Trying to focus these. There. Alright, so you got a 5mm peg and you got a cutout. And what you do is on these little wings back here, you can put the guns like that. And then you can take the other one and attach this. And now if you don't want her handling the guns in her hand, you've got storage. And they just tuck way back there. And you can barely see them. If you rotate it, there you can see it. So, no big deal. Just little storage. Something extra they decided to do. Now, these pegs are also, or these tabs are also used for the transformation purposes, but they're dual use. So now, let's look at RC. First, we'll take a look at her face sculpt. Now, her face is not symmetrical. For some reason, she's got an antenna on one side of her head. She got the silver triangle in her head. I don't like the part about the mouth. It just looks funny. She makes look like an older lady, but she's got the... Yeah, sorry about the focusing problems. We got the white with the pink Autobot symbol. She's all pink. She's got some, metal or motor going on, which is pretty cool with the Bayverse. Even though this is not a Michael Bay film, it does have all the visuals of a Bay film. So you got all like the servers and the motors and stuff on the arms. And then you go down, the waist is pink and white, and you got some of the little gunmetal gray detail in her stomach. You go down in her hip, she's got the white hips, and you notice she's got plenty of tabs everywhere. This figure does tab together pretty good. You got the pink on the knees. You go down the feet. You got that wheel in the back, which you get used to it. The little toes. You go down here. Let's see, the back. Now, she doesn't have that bad of a backpack. Now, you can do a couple things with a backpack. You can put it all together like that. Or, you could spread them out to the sides. Or you can angle them halfway. So you can put them down for a cleaner look. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can do with the backpack. But for right now, we'll just keep them there. And on the back, it's not that big compared to other RCs. It's not as long as our other backpack. It may be a little wider, but it fits this figure pretty good. So, we're going for that Cybertronian mode, so I like it. Let's see. Articulation, the head is on a ball joint, goes 360 degrees. It goes down, it goes up. The arms do a whole 360 degrees. If you can just clear that backpack, they go out that much. She's got double elbow bend, which is pretty neat. Not really needed for transformation. Now the wrist does just go in a little for transformation, but that's about it. She does have the 360 degrees waist. Let's see, the legs. You really can't. Really doesn't go up. It goes kind of up and out to the side the way they're formed. Let's see, back again. They're not straight back out. And let's see, knee rotation. You have a 90-degree knee rotation. Now, on the legs moving now, on robot mode, you're supposed to keep these down like that. And in vehicle mode, you snap them in. But to make her stand straight, you got to just pull this out a little. No, and you got ankle tiltage. So that is RC. And she's a pretty good figure. Is she perfect? No. But from what we saw in the movie and what the designers had to do, I think she looks pretty darn good, and I like it. Oh, and we'll just do it like that. Okay, now we're going to do some comparisons. And our first robot-to-robot comparisons, we're going to bring in all the RC sisters. So, here we have Earthrise Deluxe Arcee, and we have Legacy Arcee from Transformers Prime. So they look good together. Now we're going to bring in some of our fembots, not named RC. We got Moonracer, we've got Air Razor, and we got Windblade. Those are our fembots. They look pretty good together. I wouldn't want to mess with any of these. And then we're going to bring in Ratchet and Brawn, our Autobots from Cybertron, and their Cybertronian modes. And we're going to bring in Voyager Optimus Prime. So that's how those guys. Because we never did see Optimus Prime in his Cybertronian mode. And now, also from the Bumblebee movie, we're going to bring in Bumblebee Off-Road and Volkswagen Bumblebee. Yeah, the deluxes are getting small. But this is how, let's see if I can do this so we can see them all. This is how all our Autobots from the Bumblebee movie are shaken up to be. So, pretty good. Now we're going to go to the Decepticons. So, we're going to bring in Soundwave. He's a Voyager. We'll bring in Ravage. He's a core class. Bring in our other female Decepticon, Shatter. And our Cybertronian jet, Starscream. Now, yeah, the size, I think in reality, she's a little smaller than Starscream. But overall, I think they look pretty good. So we got a little mix of Cybertronian and Earth modes going on. And now, I just want to bring back this Arcee again. Just so we can go over the similarities, because this was the Arcee from the original movie, 86, and this is the Arcee from the Bumblebee movie. So they kept kind of the same color scheme. You got the pink knees, you got the pink and white body and arms. She's got some gray in there when she never did. Her face, she's got that one antenna, which is asymmetrical, and you got a backpack. But overall, I like them, and I can't wait to get the Studio Series A6 Arcee. All right, now to transform her into a motorcycle. Okay, now for her transforming into her Cybertronian motorcycle, we want to remove the guns. Now we'll start with the feet. Now you want to fold the feet down. Now, you notice this is in one slot, so you want to pull this out on this tab, rotate it, push this in the other slot, and extend it. Now, for the other side, pull it in. Now it's in one slot. So you want to pull it out, pull it into the other slot, push it down, and extend it. And then we're going to take the waist and rotate it. All right. And now you could, and then you want to snap these in. Because on robot mode, you want them like that. So she stands up straight. But there's a tab right there that goes into this middle peg. So just make sure these are pegged just straight. And now you're done. Now we go to the top. You want to grab this right here. First, disconnect her neck. She got a little tab in. And you want to pull this out like that. Alright, let's rotate these up so you can see better. And then you want to rotate this out. So it rotates there and there. This is on double hinge. Pull this up, pull it back. Alright, see it's on a double hinge right there. So you want to pull it back, put the head back in, and close this. Now while you close this, you got two little slots there and two little tabs here. You just want to slide this down like that. Now you can put the wheels together. Basically, you just got a bunch of little tabs. You just line them up with the wheels. And you put the wheels together. Then you've got a tab there and a tab here. They go inside the thighs and the shins. So you're not going to see the shins real good, but you can at least see the tab goes into the legs. And then, all right. So now we're all set that way. Now, for the top, what you want to do is just, let's get these out of the way. You've got two tabs here, and you've got this. So you want to fold this in like that. The arms, you want to fold at this top joint. Because remember, it's double jointed, so you want to fold at the top joint, like right there. Okay? And then you can either do this, you can either fold this down first, or what we're going to do is, see this tab here is going to go into that hole. So we're going to pull the arm out, and we're going to put the tab in that hole. And then this tab is going to go into the leg. And so we're just going to push this tab into that leg. like that. Now that arm is done. And the other side. We're going to push this into the arm, and this tab is going to go into this leg. Like that. Then we're going to take the hands, fold them in, and then we are done. And that is done. So she's a cool little, not really a motorcycle, because she's got, you know, if you even count this as one wheel, she's got 3 wheels, so it's still a pretty neat motorbike, we'll call it. Well, let's see. So from the front, you got the front inner wheels move only, which is pretty neat. You got the little head windshield. You got, like, I guess, little lights here. If you want, the cockpit opens up again, the windshield pops up and looks like a little seat there, so you can actually have somebody sitting inside of her. You got silver, you got the gray, you got little motor parts etched in. You got more little, like, the turbines back here. You got the little etching in. Now, this looks like it's one big wheel, but it's a little rocker wheel. I forget what these are called, though. But it looks like it's one big wheel to match those wheels, but they're smaller wheels. And then in the back, basically, it's her holding her chest. But that is what it is. Reminds me old Moon Racer figures, how you got their hands back there, the whole Combine Wars thing. They had so many repaints. All right, going up, you got little, you know, you can see, like, the motor back here and stuff, and it's pretty cool. I like what they did. So that's from the back. I guess, actually, if she wants to drive, like, forward, she can drive forward. Yeah, why not? She's a robot. More turbines, more of that detailing. I like the panel detailing right up here. Again, you can open the cockpit up. You got more of the engine parts. The gunmetal gray, the silver, the wheels are pretty cool too. From the bottom, all you see is her legs and her hands, but she is a pretty good robot. Let's see, she rolls pretty good. As for Arcee, all the Arcees, I think this is one of her better modes. It's kind of like a cross between her 86 movie Arcee and the Bayverse movies Arcee, where she was like one of 3 female motorcycles, which was kind of weird. But all in all, she's a great figure, and I'm glad I picked her up. I'm glad I found her. I was actually going to order on Amazon, but I saw her at Target or Walmart instead. All right, now we got her in her motorbike mode. Let's do some vehicle comparisons. And now for our comparisons, first we're going to bring in the Arcee from Earthrise. So now we got 2 different Arcees. One is a motorcycle, one is a car. Both Cybertronian vehicles, both pink, and I like these 2 together. I really do like in the Studio Series this Arcee. Now we're gonna bring in all our Arcees that we have right now. We've got our Prime Arcee, our Motorcycle Arcee, and we've got our Studio Series Arcee. Now we're going to bring in Moon Racer. She's a Cybertronian vehicle, so we're going to bring in her. Now we're going to bring in the Cybertronian Bumblebee vehicles. We've got Ratchet, Arcee, and Brawn. So I like these. I really do like the Cybertronian vehicles. The designers had carte blanche to do whatever they want because they had a robot mode, and they can make the other modes whatever they want, which they did a good job. Here is the Earth mode off-road Bumblebee. So he's Studio Series Deluxe. He's a smaller deluxe. And then when you bring in the Voyager Optimus Prime, we never got a Optimus Prime Cybertronian mode from the Bumblebee movie, but this is my favorite Optimus Prime flat-nosed truck they make so far. And then we're going to bring in some Cybertronian Decepticons. Whoops. We've got Cybertronian mode Soundwave, which is, hell, I don't know. No one knows what it is. There's Ravage. Here, we'll do a Ravage like that. And we'll bring in our Tetrajet-like Cybertronian mode Starscream. Now this is a Voyager compared to a Deluxe, but he's a big Voyager. And that is how those guys compare. So we're just going to bring in, I think we're going to bring in all our Autobots from the Bumblebee movie right now for one big group shot. Here's all the Cybertronian modes. We'll back up. Here's Earth mode and Earth mode. So there is our Bumblebee movie Autobots. And they look good together. Like I said, I would have loved to see an Optimus Prime Cybertronian mode to see what they would do. And that is it for the vehicle mode. Now, let's transform her back. Now, as I transform her back, just to let you know, I always do my reviews as they come packaged. This little lady was packaged in robot mode, so I did her start in robot mode. And now I always go back, because reviewers that don't go back are doing you a disservice. Because sometimes it's a lot trickier to go back from robot mode to vehicle mode. And most reviewers start in vehicle mode and go to robot mode. I always show you both. Okay, so now that we got the guns removed, we'll just stretch out the hands for right now. No biggie. Now, to do this, you have to unclip this section and unclip these. That way you got room to work. And then you can just bring all this up. We'll do the feet first. We'll separate the feet. Again, fold this out. And this will come out that one. There you go. This one tab, and we'll put them in the other one. And then that is done. Now let's do the other one. Fold it sideways. Get it out of that one slot. Rotate it so it goes in the other slot. Turn this sideways, and then we're going to take the foot and just want to go like that. So you want to unpeg it and just put it right up against it. And then we'll rotate the waist around. So now she's standing straight. Okay, so let's work on the top. What we can do now is flip this up. Let's get the head out. Let's get the head out of this. Now this is a double joint, see? So let's move this back. Now we're going to close this one up with this. Okay, then we're going to close, you really can't see it. We're going to move this up and push this back. And then I'm going to take the head and slide it in there. Okay, so now we could rotate these, pull these out, rotate these, pull these in, pull the arms down, straighten them out, pull the arms down, straighten them out, and basically you're done. So she should be all flat. Everything should be nice and neat folded. These fold down. Now what happens is, if you don't do these like this, this is how she's going to stand. That is why you got to unpeg these, and I just do it just until they, right, is that a little circle right there? Huh. I just put them in like that. So you just want to pull them out and then just rest them up until they don't soft click, they just rest up against it. And now you can fix your RC up. And she's done. And it is a nice RC. I'm glad they did her Cybertronian mode. I think she looks really, really good. The only thing I'm not really thrilled about is the mouth and the one antenna on one side. But other than that, I think they did a good job. The backpack is not that overwhelming. The wheels give her extra stability. The colors are vibrant. I do like this pink. I like the white, like the Autobot symbol. Just what's not to like about this figure? I think they really did a good job on this. I think they really did a good job on this figure. And like I said, the only ones I don't have are Wheeljack and Ironhide, but I'm not getting Ironhide because I have Ratchet. So the only one really I'm missing is Wheeljack. So I guess that's it for this review. So if there is a link below for like maybe Amazon or Big Bad Toy Store or Entertainment Earth, feel free to click on that. I appreciate it if you buy anything from there. I do receive some credit. This is not my normal job. I have a normal day job. This I do for fun. And I love Transformers ever since I was a kid. You can check me out on Twitter. I have a Facebook page, Rodimusbill, YouTube reviews. I belong to a lot like Transformer Addicts Facebook page, all capitalized because there's 2 of them. T-Formers I go to, Generation 1, a whole bunch of, you can find my reviews on a whole bunch of Facebook pages, Twitter, Pinterest. I'm out there as Rodimusbill. I even got a eBay page, but just ignore it. But anyway, that's about it. So enjoy. We're finally getting nice, good RCs, and I can't wait for my Studio Series 86 RC. It's funny because she's Studio Series 85, and the Studio Series 86-something is coming up soon. So, Fembots rule. Rodimusbill out.